Adventure Bay needs us. It's time for Paw Patrol. Thanks for hurrying, pups. This is our mission. Mayor Goodway's Paw Patrol Day will start soon. But there's been an accident on the bridge. It's up to us. Let's go! Hi there, pup. Before we start the adventure, we need to do some training. Let's get started. We can begin with a warm-up. You can move around using this.
Okay, this is Paw Patrol World. The game very much designed to be a children's game when you look about its basic age rating of 3 and above, so which means that yeah, this game is designed for children. And it's based on quite, over to say, animation franchise which I really don't know anything about, Paw Patrol, and it's got cute puppies in it, so that would be quite clear. So I would say that this game is kind of, I would say that if you're an adult, you really don't get much of a challenge from this game. And because, well, I would say that it has been very much designed for the, you could say, almost preschooler age children, but
you can move around using this. Well done. Good job. We'll need athletic training for our missions. Let's learn how to jump.
Yep.
You can jump using this.
So, but you can say that the game is very much, and it also, in a sense, I don't know this, because I don't know the source material, how well the animation style fits with it.
Jump around, pup.
Fits with
Keep
it,
jumping.
but
well done. Hey, look! Pup treats! It's snack time, pup! Try collecting some of the pup treats.
Yeah, but the game is actually, you could say, it's very simple, but when you look about it a bit more deeper, you can say that it has lots of gameplay elements which would appear in very large, more games. More games, something like that. You could say that this is, well,
job, pup. You're now ready.
You could say that this is the child's first Grand Theft Auto style game, in the sense that yeah, there's this big open world that you can go around, and then there are all kinds of collectible stuff around in that world for you to collect and get story through. And there's even side missions and collectibles and gameplay missions. So, but let's just do this one mission.
Like there has been an accident on the bridge. And there are treats everywhere. Paw Patrol Day will be starting soon, and Mayor Goodway needs those treats. We need to clear up this mess so the festival can continue.
Alright, so
let's do it, Paw Patrol. Approach the bridge and stand on the mission circle. You can follow the paw prints to find your objective.
Yeah, the game is very much designed.
Just look around for my icon and come find me.
I would say, and interestingly enough, when you over to say annoyingly enough, the game's basic settings do not have free turning camera around, and no, you can't even look up or down with it, but you can still spin it if you are much more inclined for it. And of course the basic maneuvers of just being jumping, action button and moving around make it quite much, you could say, very, in that sense, simplistic game design. And but nothing changed about that. So let's just do this first mission. Yes. Oh,
thanks
you even get a
pups.
Compliment.
We have to help fix this problem. There's a crowd of people blocking our path. They may be looking for treats. We need to ask them to move over so we can clear the bridge.
And of course,
you can use your megaphone. Can you see the mission circle? This is where you can use each pup's abilities. Stand in the mission circle and press the button you see multiple times to use your megaphone. Stand in the mission circle and use this to fill the progress bar.
So I would guess that this game is very much...
Stand in the mission circle and use this to fill the progress bar.
The game is very clear about what you're supposed to be doing, with very clear, lots of instructions being given.
Well done.
And Chase is a police
All
dog
right.
with a
Now
megaphone.
the crowd is gone and we can move that treat truck. Chase, we'll need the winch on your police truck. Time to switch to your vehicle. Press this
Alright.
to switch. Well done. All right, let's move this truck out of the way. Approach the mission circle and press the button you see multiple times to use the winch. Approach the
And-
mission circle and press the button you see multiple times to use it.
And also this now also the driving system is very simple. Cars can spin and they can accelerate and reverse. Nothing really fanciful, and of course
Come with
there's
me.
also the fact that they all control similar. And there's
Approach
no need to
well
any
done.
kind of special maneuvers or
Good
anything
job.
like that.
Whoa! There are treats everywhere. Time to get to work on that pile of treats. Mayor Goodway will definitely need all of it for the festival she is planning. We need Rubble for this. Select him by opening the pup menu.
Yeah, the
Now
answer
choose
is that this
Rubble.
game is very
Press
much
this
designed
to
for
bring
the
up the
very much
character
younger
menu.
audience, with lots of clear instructions being given practically from everything. So, but let's
Choose
just
a pup.
select dogs.
Rubble!
And I'm quite certain that the voices of these characters are from
Well done.
are the same
Hi,
as
Rubble.
they were
The
in the
digger scoop
animated
on your
series,
bulldozer will
which
do
I
the
have not
trick
seen.
here.
Which this is just guess. I'm just looking at the
Approach
basic
the
game
mission circle and press the button you
gameplay
see
of this with a
multiple
very
times to
little
use it.
concept about what it is.
Approach
Yeah,
the mission
once again,
circle
you got
and
it,
press
you-
the button you see multiple times to use it.
Yeah, you got the same instruction. Do it again.
Want less trouble? Rubble on the dog!
Well done. Wow, you did it. Thanks to you, the road is clear. And it looks like some citizens have helped out by collecting the remaining boxes. Good job, everyone. Remember to
Yay!
check the pup pad from time to time while we're on a mission.
Okay.
This is the pup pad. You can find a lot of useful information and accessibility options here.
Yeah,
Each page will show you something different about your adventures. And another player can join the adventure at any time using this.
Oh yeah, there's even a
Mission
multiplayer
completed, Paw
card.
Patrol. Come
yay!
talk to me anytime you want to start a new mission. If you don't see me, don't worry. Just follow the rider icon until you find me. The rest of the city also needs our help. You can talk to citizens and accept their requests for assistance. There are also a lot of awesome objects and fun activities, which you can interact with in the world to collect even more pup treats. All right, it's time for new adventures for the Paw Patrol. Mission completed.
Well, now we have already gained the basic info of the game, the basic concept of it. So basically, I would say that you could say the commonplace tools and methods, gameplay elements of sandbox adventure games, lacking the better term, GTA clones or whatever, are present. But let's just do one more story mission just to see that little bit of the game's plot, as silly as it is. And I think the constant pattern is there to most likely going quite at the shoddy memorying intended audience to tell that this is what you're supposed to be doing to get the game through. And of course it's non-violent and everything like that, even with cartoon violence sense.
Thanks for hurrying, pups. Today is the last day of preparations. Mayor Goodway is organizing a festival. All the citizens of Adventure Bay will come together and celebrate the Paw Patrol. It's going to be
Aww.
awesome. Paw Patrol Day is almost ready. Let's go help Mayor Goodway with the final preparations. Paw Patrol to the festival.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
roll.
catchy. So now I just drive, and these streets, well, are not that big and are not that big deal. Interestingly enough, there's a little gameplay mechanic. Once you have gathered them, they don't respawn. They become blue treats that you, as a sign that you have already gathered them. But let's just drive
Well
here and
done.
see play this mission. Maybe it does to already show the plot.
What's wrong, Mayor Goodway?
Oh, today is the most challenging moment ever for Adventure Bay. The posters for Paw Patrol Day have all disappeared. Witnesses said it was the Kitten Catastrophe crew. They're running away with the festival posters right now. We have to find them wherever they are.
Ha ha! Come have fun at the Catastrophe Day Festival in Foggy Bottom. The most original cat-tastic festival in the world. Nay, in the universe.
It's up to us, pups.
Mission completed.
And we already spotted the villain of this game, and most likely in the franchise as well. He's in that big balloon. He's got this old-timey capitalist mustache and hat. Yeah, he looks nasty. So let's just have one more mission, just as a little establishment of the...
Without those posters, people won't know about our festival.
I think they might do, but of course in settings like these, people tend to be really stupid. But luckily, thanks for them, the settings are...
loud. It's disturbing all the city with its endless Catastrophe Day announcements.
Paw Patrol, we need to get the festival posters back and stop that blimp. Where was the last place the kittens were seen?
Some of our citizens said they last saw one of the kittens near there.
Pups, let's search around here for some clues. Maybe this kitten has one of the posters. Let's roll.
Alright, so once again, basic gameplay elements of the sandbox genre of moving around. And now, because I put on the quick change system, I don't have to manually change the pup, but of course I'm gonna show it nowadays. If you wouldn't have the right pup to do the job, it's the same police dog chase, there would be a rider mentioning that, yeah, you need a proper job, buffer it up. So let's just manually switch back to chase.
It smells like spring.
Well done.
Achoo! The paw prints lead there.
It's the kitten, Raider!
Pups, don't let that kitten escape.
And
Look, you unlocked a baseball hat. You can use unlocked costumes and vehicle stickers here. Try putting your new baseball cap on the pup.
no, because there's a chase scene. Yep. Just a little old-fashioned interception.
Where'd it go?
Well, it went to the bush.
I'm sure the kitten couldn't have gone far. There are some paw prints here.
Okay, and of course there will be a very clear path indicator that where to go, but no basically any long range indicator telling you that where you should be going. And of course I can play with different objects and they give me treats. So tracking again.
Good.
Well done.
The kitten trail continues in that direction. Achoo!
Aha! Here's the kitten. Pups, don't let it escape again.
Yep, the art style is very... I would say that the animation and you could say the general design quality of this game feels kind of...
Whoa!
in a sense,
That kitten's
it's functional but
fast.
kind of cheap, that in animations are quite
Chase,
stiff,
keep
feel
searching.
quite stiff, and there ain't much of articulation in the models. As you can see, legs are completely straight, but I don't know, is it from the source material or just in this game itself? I'm seeing that there's about half a dozen Paw Patrol games at the PlayStation's game catalog. I think they might be in line of cheap games, but then again, most games on that game catalog tend to be of the
Well
cheaper
done.
kind. Not all of them, but
I'm sure
most
the
of them.
kitten is near.
Don't give
So
up.
that might-
You've almost caught them, pup.
So I would say that if you would be something in the line of trophy hunting, this game is not
Did you see,
at all
Pups?
bad
That kitten
case
was as
to
fast
go
as the
through.
wind. They got away.
Oh, well,
But
it wasn't
look,
really fast.
They dropped something.
It's a flyer for a cat-themed festival. Catastrophe Day. It looks like Mayor Humdinger is organising something.
Yeah.
I bet it's a competing event in Foggy Bottom.
Everything is going according to our plan, my kittens. We managed to snatch the Paw Patrol posters without being caught.
Seeing how dumb people tend to be, it doesn't seem to be. It most likely wasn't much of an effort.
Now that their festival is delayed, everyone will surely come to our Kitastic Festival first. Ha ha ha! Turn up the volume!
That guy is a pest, and he
We
looks like
need
old-timey
everyone to hear about our
capitalist.
festival.
Both are
Mission
something.
completed.
Both are very highly punishable offenses. So I would say so. Let's just go and conclude the review of Paw Patrol World. It is very simplistic sandbox game in design and function, and there's basically, I wouldn't say there's nothing wrong with that kind of design. Because of it's very simplistic, it's also in a sense quite fun. Easy to understand, and all the basic elements which would be later much more complicated are present already. So for a preschooler who likes Paw Patrol, this might possibly be a very good game. But for adult, this is kind of way too simplistic and hand-holdy. Because, well, they would be you could say, deceptively difficult despite very cute premise. So I would say that this game is quite impossible to judge properly, but I would say that for adult players this would be a 2 out of 5 game. But that would be because of its very strongly defined target audience to which it caters to, and not just doesn't try to apply to any larger audience. So 2 out of 5 feels kind of cheap, but consistently designed game. See you next time. This was a quick one.